You're putting your job under threat. You know, you because of the whole football world doesn't really understand the illness, so to speak. You've got fans who are watching you every week. You've got to go out and perform. Now, if you go to your manager and say, I'm suffering from depression, just out of the blue, it can maybe become an excuse for whatever reason. So now you become weak, you become weak-minded, you become a weak person.
Due to the stigma attached to depression, footballers afflicted with the illness often suffer in silence. For Germany's Robert Enke, things proved too much to bear, and the former Bundesliga goalkeeper tragically committed suicide in 2009. As he struggled with his own depression, Leon McKenzie kept his emotions bottled up. His teammates and friends didn't know about his problems. In fact, his father Clinton was not even aware of just how bad things had become for his son.
We never really knew about it, you know, because obviously Leon sort of kept it from us. I suppose he was trying to protect us in a way, but at the same time he was really doing damage to himself because he never highlighted, and we never sensed that he was probably going through this. So, but obviously when we found out, it all came on top. The family were very shocked, and obviously, you know, he's had help since then, and we're letting him on to cope with it now. Now it's in the open, and I think that's helped Leon as well.
In 2010, whilst injured at Charlton, Leon attempted to take his own life in a hotel room with an overdose of sleeping pills. With his sister having committed suicide in 2002 at the age of 23, another loss would have been devastating to the McKenzie family. But shortly after taking the pills, Leon called his father, who got his son to hospital just in time.
I think the only way to sort of break it down to make people understand is that if you've been doing something for so long that you love, and that just gets taken away from you, you know, like a drop of a hat, that can be very hard to cope with. Whether that, you know, when I mean taken away from you, that's everything. The money, everything. Your houses, everything, gone. When that happens just like that, then yeah, if you're not prepared for it, it's a big thing to deal with.
Having hit rock bottom, Leon was able to come back fighting, quite literally. He decided to take up boxing and recently turned professional. He's trained by his uncle Duke, a former 3-time world champion, and his dad, who is a British and European champ. The positive impact that the noble art has had on Leon's life has been witnessed by his close friend Hawks.
That training is one of the best in this country, you know, and seeing Leon as well performing, sparring and training, you know, I see it in him. He has a warrior spirit. If you have a warrior spirit, no one can't take it out of you. You're born with it.
Becoming a boxer, I never really see it as becoming a boxer. The boxing's always been in me. It's just when I was ready. Again, you know, things happen in your life, and it's all about timing. And I think timing is everything. There's been times in my life where I haven't been happy. So I would have never become I would never gone into boxing with my state of mind where it was back then.
It was June of this year that Leon made his professional debut against journeyman John Mason. The super middleweight bout took place at London's famous York Hall. Despite not headlining the bill, Big Mac helped attract a large and vocal hometown crowd. Leon's father made his own pro debut at this venue, and Duke McKenzie also boxed here during his heyday in the early 1990s. Fighting out of the southpaw stance, Leon's footwork and movement confused his overmatched opponent from the outset, and he soon found his range with ease. As Leon ramped up the pressure, it became apparent that the fight wouldn't go the 4-round duration. An unanswered barrage of punches from Leon saw the referee step in and stop the fight in the second round.
Your winner of his professional debut, Leon
Not many boxers turn professional at 35, and at his advanced age, Leon is aware that time is not on his side. As for what his options are, an appearance in the popular domestic prizefighter series is an opportunity that he would relish. Leon's father competed for Great Britain at the 1976 Montreal Olympics, where he faced the legendary Sugar Ray Leonard. He has a wealth of experience for his son to draw on in the coming years.
We're going to take one fight as it comes. We've got great expectations for him. We think that it's not going to be a long career. You know, he's going to go and give it his best shot. And if I know Leon, his best shot is normally good enough. He normally scores. So we're going to see. We're going to see. But I've got every expectation of him, and I'm very confident that he'll achieve something at the end of the day.
Grateful just to be alive, Leon is grasping his chance at a second professional sports career with all the zeal and energy that marked his days as a striker. Blessed with a stiff jab and solid right hook, Team Big Mac concede that the world's leading super middleweights such as Carl Froch and Andre Ward are too much for Leon. However, they've put all domestic challengers on notice that they are ready and willing to fight the best that the UK has to offer.
Leon's a born fighter. What he came through was tremendous, and what I've learned about it, you know, for him to come through it the way he has, he's a tremendous, courageous man. I'm very proud of him.
He's been through many things and been top at what he's doing. But to be honest with you, it's only the beginning. And I'm proud of him, but my real proudness will be when he achieves what he's meant to achieve. So this is a step, and there's many more steps to go.
Leon's life to date has been turbulent as well as triumphant, reaching great heights on the football pitch before sinking to devastating personal lows. The mark of a great fighter is the ability to get back up having been knocked down and to continue rolling with the punches. Hoping to be back in the ring in September, Leon is focused on the battles ahead.
I'm not the sort of person to be calling people out. I don't really. That's not, you know, this ain't about me calling anyone out. This is hopefully, you know, this is just me just concentrating on my path, and then if certain fights are going to happen in the future, and then I happen to be involved, then great. There's one thing that I'm prepared to do, and that's, you know, I'm prepared to die in that ring. So, and I mean that.
A fighter by nature and now by profession, Leon McKenzie is on the right path to that most valuable of prizes, contentment.